Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Dices, and we're here to talk a bit about, something that you don't see every day. Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are joining forces to talk to the US government about the tariffs. Have you be hearing that in US politics on goods that are imported from China to America? That will be hurting consumers. Now, we're just going to read from one of the websites here, saying that proposed tariffs on goods imported from China would hurt consumers, put jobs at risk, and stifle innovation. So let's have a look at the letter that they have presented to them. We'll read the first part out. um, Microsoft Corporation, Nintendo of America, and Sony Interactive Entertainment respectfully submit their joint written comments in response to the Office of the US Trade Representative's request for public comments regarding products imported from China that could be subject to tariffs to the USTR's Section 301 investigation of China's acts, politics, and practices related to technology transfer, intellectual property, and innovation. So, in particular, tariffs on video games would injure consumers, video game developers, retailers, console manufacturers, put thousands of high-value, rewarding US jobs at risk, and stifle innovation in the industry. Um, some of the interesting things that comes, one of the key points I make is our companies and video game industry drives the US economy growth in technology innovation. The video game industry makes groundbreaking high technology video game consoles that entertain and engage consumers of all ages and support businesses of all sizes across the United States. As makers of virtually all video game consoles in America, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony Interactive Entertainment um, lead the growth of this dynamic and highly innovative segment of the gaming market. Its contribution generating revenue of 36 billion in 2017 and 43.4 billion in 2018, reflecting a 20% growth in this industry. So basically, it employs more than 220,000 people and all that sort of stuff. So it goes into quite a bit of detail over a number of pages about the impacts that it will have, and it's not very good. One of the interesting things that Josh Fairhurst of Limited Run says it is affecting their business because he said on Twitter, we submitted a letter alongside Nintendo to oppose the tariffs. They have already hit us hard with steelbooks and other various components. These tariffs will hurt small businesses and consumers in a financially tangible way. So even steelbooks, because there's a tariff on steel, and the little steel books that you get with certain video games, and especially limited collections and things like that, that gets hit with these potential tariffs. So it's going to be interesting to see what the US government does by President Trump. As you know, politics has gone a little bit haywire, I think worldwide, I think in general. But we'll see what will happen with this matter, and we'll try to keep you updated on it. But give us your thoughts about, would you really want to pay an extra 25% on video game consoles and games and things like that? Because that's potentially what could happen out of this. It could be very expensive. Lucky for Australia, this is not affected, and other countries, but for US consumers, this is not good for you. So let us know your thoughts in the comments, and I shall pin this web page to the pinned comments. So that's it for me, and I shall see you later on.